Feel to get out there with everybody and get the first practice session.
It was good. I think it was good for everybody just to kind of get going and then get our legs, get our wind underneath of us.
Jeremy, what's the difference between today and day one of training camp last December for you?
Well, day one I was with, you mean with Golden State or here?
With Houston back in December.
It was just a lot of uncertainty and got a lot more reps today in practice. But you know, it's a different feeling for sure, and knowing that, you know, I'll be around for a little longer.
Chandler talked about your confidence, that he sees a totally different Jeremy Lin just in the mindset, your approach, and just the confidence level out there. Do you feel that as well, just knowing that you have a spot that's taken care of and that you have a certain leadership position that you're going to be thrust into?
Yeah, I think you know, that gives me a little more confidence to be able to be assertive and be vocal and to make plays and things like that. So it's definitely very important, very key for me to build and, you know, have that leadership or have that confidence behind, you know, leading.
Jeremy, you mentioned yesterday that you only have 50 career games starting, so you haven't proven you're a leader. How do you view all that stuff? Because that's sort of the way you're looked at now.
Yeah.
How does that all mesh?
I mean, I'm just a young player trying to grow and get better, and at the end of the day, you know, my game has a lot of holes, and so the more quickly I can address those, the better I'll become. And I don't think anybody here is coming into it feeling like they're entitled to anything.
That's the difference on this team, right? The other teams, you'd have veterans maybe who could tell you what was going on. This team's got 15 guys with 2 years or less NBA experience. You guys are all learning it together.
Yeah, we're learning and we're playing really hard. Today we had a great session, and you know, we're starting to get there where the principles of our defense and the fundamentals of our offensive philosophy, they're coming together a little bit. We got introduced to it today, so now it's just kind of moving forward from that and seeing how we can get to the more advanced stuff.
We've heard a lot for weeks how hard it's going to be, how hard. Was this any harder than training camp practices typically are?
It was about the same. I think the only difference is we'll be back tonight again.
So this was like the one that you had last year, the one-a-days.
Well, I don't really remember any one-a-days last year either, but last year was different because it was shortened, so it was kind of cram as much stuff as we could. And this one's a more slower pace. You can kind of go over each thing more thoroughly.
Jeremy, you said that nobody feels entitled, but in a way you were like crowned a leader. Is that uncomfortable, at least from a outside looking in perspective?
No, I think I'm just trying to play basketball, and I just want to play it the right way and let my actions, what I do on the court, be what speak for me. And
Jeremy,
so,
real quick, new team, new year. Would you like to see something else replace Lin's sanity? Because that was kind of last year, new team. What's your thoughts on that?
You mean the pun?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that. Anything you guys want.
You said that yourself is a young player, and then coming back here with a lot of, I think, some age guys with you guys. Do you guys started bonding outside the court already?
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime you get away and you go to a different, city, and it's just you guys, it'll naturally happen. I think that's why a lot of teams like to go away during training camp, get people out of their comfort zones.
So, Jeremy, do you have your? I'm sorry.
So this is your first practice with everybody, right? So overall, you're pretty satisfied with everything, right?
I'm happy to get out here and practice, and there's a lot of rust on everybody in terms of 5-on-5 stuff, making plays, making rotations, just getting used to getting back into it, but that'll come still.